Hello, my name is Dalien, and today I will show you how I make my pike leathers. There are really only two basic pike leathers that I will use for most of my fishing, and one is the nylon coated steel wire leather, which I will use for most of my smaller baits like soft plastics, wobblers, little spinners and stuff like that. The advantage of this leather is that it's quite easy to make and it's quite invisible in the water. The smoke pattern of the softless steel wire that I make is really invisible in the water, and it's a really great leather, very strong. The other leather that I will use is only when fishing big lures like jerk baits, big swim baits and stuff like this, and it's the flourocarbon leather. So many people ask me how do you make a flourocarbon leather, and today I will show you how I do it. Okay, so first let's make the nylon coated steel wire leather. The nylon coating with the soft like steel wire and the similar types of wires is the real important part of making this leather, because the nylon coating can actually be melted and used to attach to bond the leather to the swivel. So I'll show you how I do it. Usually I'll have someone with the lighter who assists me, but today I will use this candle and I will make a light. Okay, so you just take a steel coated wire. I will use 20 pounds for most of my situation, and I will even go with 15 pounds. It's really enough because this connection is so strong you don't need a heavier leather material. Okay, so run the leather through the eye of a snap, real simple. Make like 5 till 7 wraps, and now with an even move you have to melt the nylon coating. The nylon coating, you have to do it with an even move, not to melt it too much, but you have to melt it enough to hold the wraps. It's not that complicated, but you have to have some practice to do it. So you just make an even move and you can visibly see when the coating is getting melted. Okay, one side is over, and I'll just make the same thing on the other side. I will use the length of about half meter. So I will take my next swivel, make the same 9, 5 or 10 reps, but I will use the swivel on the side that can be opened so I can free it, and we'll do the same thing again. With an even move, melt the nylon coating. Okay, I will free this side, cut the tag ends here too. I have this little piece of tag left here, so the tag side end on the swivel can actually catch some water, debris or weeds. So you just heat it up a bit and press it with your finger, and now it's quite easy to manipulate through the weeds. So this is like a really low visible, very strong leather. This connection with the melted with the nylon coating melting is so strong that it can. I've never had this leather break, and I even use 30-pound braided lines, so this is really an excellent, strong and reliable connection to your soft plastics or any smaller lure. I will attach this leather to the braided line with the blood knot that is really simple to tie. You just make a loop, run the braided line through the upper end of this braid. You make 5 to 10 loops, run it through the bottom side of the loop, run it back through this bigger side, moist, tighten, and this is it. This is like the firmest connection and the most firmest and reliable connection to your lure.